Do you want to hole more putts, strike the ball better and ultimately lower your scores? Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson, welcome to Get Good at Golf. This is ball striking week. Now when we think ball striking, often we think about flushing iron shots, booming drives and spinning chips, but we don't always think about striking your putter out the middle of the face. Today we've got a little bit of feedback actually because it's greens maintenance week, so we can start to see exactly where the ball does come out of. But how important is it to get the ball out the middle of the face? It's quite actually an inept video this, because we've just seen the launch of the brand new Callaway AI putters, and they are designed to go the same distance even if you strike them out the toe, out the heel or out the middle. But generally you still want to make sure you're striking it out the middle of your club face, because we need to know just exactly how far that ball's going to go and how it's going to react. So for me, I actually had a couple of putting lessons with Chris randomly, who's going to throw some drills at you towards the back end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned and throw a like on this video if you think this is going to help you hold more putts. But one thing we worked on massively, and one thing that can help your game as well, is thinking about stroke length and release. So what I used to do is I used to have quite a short stroke and then a release. I mean, I've kind of overdone it a little bit there, but generally they are the results that you would see. You'd see it come out the toe, out the heel, you'd see the ball not go straight because the club would rotate too much. Now, how can you strike the ball better? Because one thing I noticed when I changed this was putts sounded so much better. The putter felt softer, even though it was the same putter that I was using, and generally I was seeing distance control was much better. And one thing we worked on was making sure that stroke length was potentially a little bit longer, but then from here I would feel like that putter just released itself through. So to me that feels like an almost sawn off putt, but generally I would see the ball roll much better, and you can see there a lovely roll towards that hole. Once you start to roll the ball well, you start to strike the ball well, you can start to pick off why maybe that putt missed. Was it underpaced, which that one was? Was it a bad strike? Was it a bad read? And then from there you can build your round of golf accordingly. If you know that maybe you've underread a couple of putts, right, I'm underreading them today, I'm going to give them a little bit more because the roll is correct and I know I'm hitting them at the right pace, then you can start to save yourself shots in the middle of your round, and that's how you're going to lower your scores. That's generally how you're going to get better at putting, and that's how you're going to get good at golf. Guys, Chris has now got a couple of drills for us to do with putter to help you strike it out the middle, so you can do just that and beat all your friends and get that handicap way down.
Okay guys, so what we want is some drills here for you to get better at pace, because pace is the biggest thing that I see people miss out on, and that's why you three putt. That's why you might have 5, 6 three putts in a round, which is costing your handicap from coming down. So obviously, yes, if we get it out to the centre of the face, we're certainly going to get better with our pace control. So a good drill for you to do, and you'll have seen this drill with chipping, it's very similar. Now we're going to go right hand only here, and we want to start to feel that that putter has some swing in it. You see I've got a little bit of release, and the butt end of the club is always pointing at my belly button. We're not dragging it off here and then going through this way. It is always pointing at my belly button. There's a nice swing to the putter head there, and that is very much a drill that you'll have seen Tiger Woods have done every time he went onto the putting green, and hopefully when he comes back we'll see that drill again. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take my left hand off. I can either keep my hand on my right bicep to keep it connected to the chest, because what we also don't want to see, which affects strikes, is this arm working off this way. We want that connection, so I'm going to hold that arm on there, and then we're just going to go through different length putts, have a swing, start to feel, right, can I get it out of the middle of the face? We certainly can. A nice pace there, a good roll, and then move back again. Just have a couple of practice swings, because if you're somebody who accelerates into that, you'll start to catch the ground before, and you'll start to get some feedback. You'll hit the ground and then you'll duff the ball. You'll drop kick that golf ball. So we want you to get a feeling that it's nice and long, finishes short, and you see there just short of that, but that's not a three putt. I'm going to tap that in there. Percentage wise from there, I would say it was around about 15 feet. We're looking at 1 in 3 on tour, so if you're a mid-handicap golfer, you're probably looking at 1 in 10 at best. So don't beat yourself up for that, but if you've chipped up to that and got out of there, you've probably saved yourself a shot on your round, which can help you with your handicap. So again, have a practice swing and then come in, give this a go, let that roll. And you can see there a great roll, good pace. I'd say a little bit firm, but you're going to start to see there, because of that swing in the putter head, I'm getting it out of the centre of the face a little bit more, and it's going to come off faster. So if you're somebody who struggles with your pace, even have this as your routine. So you could have this, yeah, this is your putt, you've lined it all up, you come in. The last thing you do might just be to have a couple of one-handed swings, looking at your target, and then come in, bring two hands on, and give that putt a roll. A nice positive putt there just over the edge. That's going to help you get some routine, get the ball coming out of the middle of your face. You can see pattern wise here, very much out of the middle with
grim winter golf.
with a bit of feed on the greens. But do that, guys, that's going to help you with your pace, that's going to help you with your putting, strike it better, lower your scores, and get good at golf.